Hello students, welcome to CMI's online classes, and this video is for class 9, chapter number 13, Why do we fall ill? So in this chapter we will talk about mostly the health issues and what are the reasons that we get sick or we fall ill or we face different types of diseases. Okay, so first of all we will talk about health. So what do you mean by health? Mostly people say that you are healthy by its physical appearance, but is that person really healthy? Let's discuss about that. So health in generally means free from illness. That means illness and disease. So if a person looks fit and fine, he can have some disease. So we can't call that person a healthy person. Injury or pain or lack of physical fitness. Okay, that means it generally means free from all these types of things. That means illness, injury, pain or other types of fitness. So we can define it as a complete physical, mental and social well-being. That means not only physical, mentally also and social well-being also. As for example, we see many people, not many, few peoples roaming here and there. Okay, with that we call a mad people. So that people we can't include as a healthy person. Okay, that means social well-being, or we can say it's a mentally disturbed person. And physical means, okay, some can have what you can say a stroke patient. Okay, that means paralyzed patient. Okay. So that type of persons are also not healthy. So factors to achieve good health. So what are the factors by which we can achieve a good health? First of all, we have a fooding habits. That means if a person is not having a good food or in correct proportion, what we call the balanced diet, or that person is eating only junk food, okay, he can't achieve a good health. Second one, good hygiene. Good hygiene means washing hands before and after eating food. Then we have bathing, okay, then grooming yourself, like combing yourself and cutting all your hairs and nails at a regular interval. Then we have exercises. Okay, it doesn't mean that exercise you have to do vigorous exercise or hard exercise like going to gym. Okay, exercise can be free hand also. That means if you walk for few minutes in the morning, then you can gain a good health. Then again we have free of mind. That means meditation. Similarly, you don't have to meditate, only you have to make your mind free from all type of stress and disturbance in your daily routine. Okay, so as we talk food and diet, that is very much important. So food and diet means correct proportion of carbohydrates, proteins, fats you must consume. Even for fibrous fruits like apple, okay, bananas, and avoid smoking, drinking and junk foods. Regular habits of exercising. Okay, exercising can be anything. If you walk for a few minutes, that acts as also an exercise. Okay, playing. And another thing, family and friends. That means by family and friends, what we gain when we talk to our family or with our friends, we are free from worries, we laugh. Okay, that means you are free from physical pressure. Another one is sleep. It is said that 8 hours a day in a 24 hours, 8 hours you must sleep. That means if you have a lack of sleep, that can also affect your health. Okay, so sleeping is also important. It's not that you keep on studying or you keep on doing your work, or you are engaged in earning only. That will also affect your health. At last, stress management. Stress management means keeping your mind free from all worries. Okay, different types of things are there, like violence, or the fights, or the quarrelings. Okay, you must be free from all that. As we know that we are a social animal, or socialized person, or socialized individual, these things can happen, but it's not that you fully involve yourself in all these things. Okay, now important characteristics of person having good health. That means what things must a person with a good health follow. Okay, so free from sickness and disease. That means if a person is free from sick and disease, we can consider him a good health. Free from unnecessary anxiety. Anxiety means fear of anything, like a fear of talking, a fear of going outside. That also is not good. Okay, that can be converted into your mental health. Okay, you can be mentally unfit. Free from social and psychological tensions. Okay, social tensions, as I told, that the quarrelings or the scoldings of your family members or your friends. Okay, psychological means the things that you realize. That means if you realize that there are much more pollution, this, that, so you must be free from all those tensions. You must be self-confident. That means if you have a confidence in yourself, you can do anything, and you will be in a good health. Feeling joy in life. As I say, for joy in life, we have family, friends, we have outings. Okay, we go to movies, we laugh, we talk, we joke. Okay, so these all are the things that help you to be free from all worries. Then ability to work effectively and at its best. Okay, as I talked that if there is a mad person, he is not working effectively and he is not grooming himself or herself. That means he or she is not in a good health. Okay, so self-confidence. As I was talking about self-confidence, I want to give you an example. There was a person who reside in a village or in a remote place. It's just a story. Okay, and he feels sick. So all his what you can say, the neighbors, all his neighbors and family and friends, they told that go to the town and take a help from the doctor. He will give you medicine and you will be fit. So he went to doctor, and doctor first prescribed him medicine by writing in the piece of paper. That means prescription. So what he do? He just simply bring that piece of paper. He don't know what to do. He don't know he have to buy medicine or not. So what he did after having a food? He simply said that he simply thought that okay. So after food, he told me to have this or take this medicine. So he tore that prescription and ate it. So he did for 2 to 3 days and he was cured. So he was not cured with the medicine. But how was he cured? How did he get well? That is his self-confidence. That means we have our immune system which can fight with the disease. But if we have lack of confidence, that can harm you. So that was just an example for self-confidence. Now let's towards health and its failure. So health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being as we talk. And importance of good health, it's very important. Good physical and social, that means physically and socially you must be good. Social environment. Good economic condition, that means you must earn at your best, okay, to fulfill the needs. So if there is any person who can't fulfill his basic needs, he becomes mentally unfit. Then social equality and harmony, okay, that means we should give equal care or equal love to each and every person. It's not that person is simply walking there and you just scold him or beat him, okay, that can affect his or her health. Okay, so that is the importance of good health. Now let's move towards the difference between the health and disease free. Healthy and disease free. So health is another thing and disease free is another thing. Okay, so healthy, it is a state of physical, mental and social well-being. Disease free, that means it means you are free from the diseases caused due to bacteria, virus or other types of vectors. It refers to the individual physical and social environment. That means it's not only you, okay, it includes all the things. That means what you can say, your habitat, okay, your neighborhood or where you live. Whereas disease free means it refers to only individuals. That means an individual only can have a disease. Yes, it can spread, but it's not that each and every person can be affected. For example, recently we have a disease called COVID-19 caused due to coronavirus. So it's not that each and every persons are affected or infected. Only few with less immune system get affected or with negligence of care. Okay. Then healthy means the individual has good health, whereas disease free means the individuals may have good health or poor health. It depends. That means if you look at a person, physically he can be fit, but inside he may be carrying a disease. Okay, so healthy, they are spread through some agencies such as air, food, contact, insect, etc. Whereas disease free, they do not spread through any agencies. That means it's up to you. If you have a poor immune system, lack of food, you can get a disease. Then let's move to diseases and its causes. We'll talk about few diseases. So when a person is affected by a disease, either the normal functioning or the appearance of one or more system of a body changes for the worse. As for example, if a person has a liver disease, okay, that means the functioning of the liver can be worsened. Similarly, if that person is affected with simply example, we can say this coronavirus, COVID-19, okay, it affects the lungs, okay, and if it is not taken care, it can cause death also. So these changes give rise to sign of disease, and that disease we can only observe or we can only conclude with the symptoms. Okay, as for example, in this recently arisen COVID-19, there is a symptoms of body ache, okay, breathing problem, fever. Okay, so if that symptoms is not there, that means we can say that the person is free from that disease. Okay, so on the basis of symptoms, the physician look for the sign of a particular disease and conduct tests to confirm the disease. That means doctors are only experimenting, because they can't say a person that he or she is having a tuberculosis or COVID-19. First of all, as per the symptom, first he will conduct the test, and if the test result, after the test result only, he can confirm the disease. Okay, it's not that simply he say that you have tuberculosis, or you have fever, or you have the kidney disease, okay, or you are mentally disturbed. So only by few symptoms and conduction of the test, means laboratory test of a body, in most cases blood test is done to conduct different types of to confirm different types of diseases. Then types of diseases. How many types of diseases are there? First of all, we have acute disease. Second, we have chronic diseases. Third, non-infectious, non-communicable diseases. And fourth one, infectious or communicable diseases. That means we will talk about all these diseases. So first of all, let's talk about acute disease. What do you mean by acute disease? So acute disease only lasts for a short period of time. That means it doesn't have a long effect on health. Simply you can say fever. Fever don't last for more than 3 to 5 days. Okay, if after 4 to 5 days, if it is not cured, after conducting more tests, doctor advise some other medicine. Okay, but we can say that acute disease only lasts for short period of time. As I told, the common cold or the common fever. Okay, and symptoms we have headache, fever, okay, body ache, then tiredness. Okay, so if you take rest and if you focus on a good diet, you can be cured. Then we have typhoid. Okay, so mode of transmission is some type of virus and bacteria. Symptoms for typhoid: loss of appetite, diarrhea, nausea, vomiting. Okay, loss of appetite means nothing will, whatever you eat, okay, that is not up to the mark. You don't feel eating anything. Then you have fever, vomiting. Okay, so typhoid is an example of acute disease. Then we have chronic disease. Chronic means which lasts for long time and long term drastic effect on health. Example, elephantiasis. In elephantiasis, it is caused due to mosquitoes. Okay, mosquito bites. In this case, what happens? A person leg is swelling. Okay, like an elephant. It's not normal. So it lasts for a long time. You must have observed nearby you. In 100, 1 or 2 persons can be infected with elephantiasis. Okay. Then we have tuberculosis. TB also lasts for a long period of time. Okay, and it is mostly affect our lungs. Okay, and a continuous medicine can cure this, along with a good feeding habits. Skin cancer on skin also. Okay, it's last for a long time, as we can see the figure.